Well. KO4 PDI here, the ham fun guy. A little bit early, but that's intentional. Because exactly 5 p.m. I will start the God Bless America Net, and you guys get to be part of that by watching. You can get on my Discord. The link is in the chat. Feel free to join the Reg Chew room there, and we will talk there eventually. This is a net I run every week. It's called the God Bless America Net. I run it on WiresX, room 43677. 43677. Go into your WiresX radio, look up Search and Direct, and type in KO4PDI, and the room will pop right up, and you can join me, and I'll talk to you right here on this radio. All right, the timing will be off because YouTube and everything else is a little bit delayed, but it is like almost exactly 5 o'clock right now, and as soon as it is, I'll begin the net. And you guys get to watch. If you're in the chat on YouTube or Facebook, say hello. Hello, everybody. This is Kilo Oscar for Papa Delta India, KO4 PDI in Palm Coast, Florida. We are about to run the God Bless America Net. This is the second week of the net, and I'm hoping to get more and more people to participate. So if you're watching this on YouTube or you're listening to it on a radio, please share it with your friends and let's get them on here. We already got cool stuff happening. All right. My name is Michael Randazzo. My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India, and I am a general class license holder here in Palm Coast, Florida. Back when I first got my license, I used to run the Honey Badgers net I did it for 2 years. Had a great time doing it, and came up with my own style, and you are part of that right now. So if you're watching on YouTube or listening now, please join me in a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On that note, I will begin taking check-ins. Well, first of all, is there any emergency traffic out there that needs to use the system? This is KO4PDI, your net controller for this evening's net. Are there any emergency announcements? Hey, Dale. All right, nothing heard. Okay, so let's start with check-ins. If you are on this net listening to me, and I know you are, there's 9 nodes connected to this room right now. So if you're on this net and you would like to check in, please give me your call sign and your name slowly, and don't step on each other. Take a nice breather in between. So go ahead, give me your call sign right now. Nothing happening. Nobody's coming in.
W3 Charlie Fox. Doug in Palm Coast, Florida.
Doug is here. Thank you, Doug. I got you in the log. I'll get to you in a second. Anyone else want to check into the net this evening?
In Valdosta, Georgia.
Was that K0NRA in Valdosta, Georgia?
Roger.
I think I also heard N2MSP. Did I hear you out there, Don? Waiting to hear if Don comes back to me. I think that was him.
W9.
Whiskey 9 Uniform Sierra. Gotcha. Great to have you here. Ed, is there anyone else? I dropped the HT on the floor. That's why there was that long delay. If you were watching on YouTube, you saw that. Anyone else? Anyone else want to check into the God Bless America link? Anyone else? All right, we got 3 people checked in, so let's start with them. Whiskey 3, Charlie Fox. That's Doug, also in Palm Coast, where I am. Go ahead, Doug. What do you got to say tonight?
Good evening, Michael. Good evening, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas is the most important thing. And nothing much here. Watching the sun drop over the horizon here on the outdoor bus cam. And watching TV here. So thanks for doing this and that, Mike. You've done a good job before. I'm sure you can do a good job again. J04 PDI, Whiskey Free, Central Florida. 3.
All right, Whiskey 3, Charlie Fox. That's Doug in Palm Coast. When I used to do the honey badger net, Doug was the guy that did it before me. And then he gave it up and I started doing it. And I did it for like 2 years. I enjoyed it tremendously. And I always started with the Pledge of Allegiance, and Doug said he always appreciated that. So I appreciate you, Doug, for coming by today. Next, we have a good buddy who's originally from Colorado, who has sold his house in Colorado and is moving, hasn't found a place to land yet, but he is on his way down to Florida because he wants to be here for Hamcation. So Ron, K0NRA, and he didn't ask for that call sign. That's what they gave him. K0NRA, go ahead, take it away. Your turn.
Thanks, Mike. Roger, Roger. We are slowly making our way down to Florida. We'll be there tomorrow at our site in Plant City, Florida. We'll be there for at least 3 months. Going to enjoy the nice warm weather down here. Winter rages up in the north. And as soon as March comes around, we're going to head back up and start looking for a house in Iowa.
That's good to hear, Ron. I'm glad you're here. Ron was trying to run the net on the Honey Badgers. If you want to be on the Honey Badgers net, Ron runs the net on this same room, this same channel on the FCS room. And Ron runs the net Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. So jump on there and say hi to Ron this week. And let's keep that net going, too. So he's using the same facilities I'm using. It's the FCS 31038. Or the 43677 WiresX room. You can get in either way. So, all right, Ron, thank you very much for coming. And I'll say 73 to you. And now I'm going to check out what Ed's doing. Ed, Whiskey 9, Uniform Sierra. Ed and I talk on the satellites all the time. It's a blast. Go ahead, Ed. What do you got going on?
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the group. This is W9US. I just got back home from town, made up some taco meat. We're going to do some tacos tonight for dinner and whatnot, and played around on the radio today, doing a little FT8 on HF and whatnot. Just kind of playing around today, but other than that, glad I was able to get on and remembered. Swing it back to you, Mike, and everybody else. And if I don't talk to you, Mike, or anybody else before then, Merry Christmas to everybody, and Happy New Year, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the evening. This is W9US, back to KO4PGI.
All right, Whiskey 9, Uniform Sierra, thank you so much for participating in the net this evening. Before I go any further, let's see, is there anybody else who would like to check in to the God Bless America net here on WiresX and FCS Room? Go ahead, give me your call sign now. All right, KE2, Edward Delta Bravo, KO4 PDI here. Go ahead, Sam, it's your turn. You're in Tonawanda, New York. Is that New York? Yeah, Tonawanda, New York. Did I say that right? Go ahead, Sam, your turn. Go right ahead.
Good evening. Tonawanda is the way you say it. Based down in Spring. Enjoying all the warm weather, and Ron, safe travels getting down to Plain City tomorrow. And thanks for letting me be part of the net. 73 to all you guys, and have a good holiday. KE2 EDB.
All right, Sam. Hey, if anybody else is still on here, and I hope you are, I need you to do me a favor. Wednesday, Christmas Eve, I am doing a live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. On that live stream, I have 2 gifts to give away, donated by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. So if you want a chance to win one of those prizes, we have 13 entries so far. Send me an email. My email is ko4pdi@1791.com. ko4pdi@1791.com. Get a pencil out if you didn't get that, and I'll get back to you in a second on that. We are giving away a full boat of lessons from Ham Radio Prep, all 3 courses, Technician, General, and Extra course. You can win that for life. You can use that. And if they change the questions, they will change the programs. That's number 1. Number two, you ready for this? Going to have some special stuff going on the net. I'm going to tell the story about how I got fired from a radio station for reading Luke chapter 2, which is the same scripture that they read in the Charlie Brown Christmas special. That's going to be a fun story to tell you. And we're going to be giving away these 2 prizes. So what you need to do is email me your call sign and name to ko4pdi@1791.com, and I will add you to the list. If you're watching online right now, you can see I'm showing some labels that I'm printing up with everybody's name on them. Those labels will get connected to cards, and those cards will be tossed in a bowl, and we'll pick 2 of them out for winning one of these 2 prizes. So you'll get either a year of Premier World Radio League free, or all 3 courses from Ham Radio Prep for getting your Technician, General, and Extra license from the FCC. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So on that note, is there anyone else that wants to check in tonight on the net before I close the net? Anyone, anywhere, come on now. I'm just looking at the radio because sometimes they key to mic and it doesn't come across. All right, nobody else is coming in on the net. Yeah, the audio's, I got a guy telling me the audio's low on the guys checking in. Yeah, it's because this microphone's picking it up from this speaker. That's it. I don't have a radio hooked into the system yet. I will in the future. All right, this is KO4 PDI, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Nobody else is checking in, so I suppose we've had 5 check-ins tonight. Thank you, everybody who participated. Last week we had 1 or 2, so we're making progress. So keep coming back. Come back here on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net on this same setup. And in the meantime, you guys all have a great day. Have a Merry Christmas. You do not want to miss the Christmas Eve live stream. It's going to be funny. I might even do a couple of magic tricks. So, yeah, you definitely want to be there. So this is KO4PDI saying 73, everybody. We will now return the radio to its normal operating condition, and that will end the second God Bless America Net with me, KO4PDI. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. 73. So, that's a net. Let's see. Closed net. Yes, I want to close the net. That was in NetLogger. I kept a record of that. I had Discord going, but nobody joined over there. So, all right, whatever. That was a good net. I'm happy we had 5 guys. If you're out there and you are watching me right now, Tango Sierra DX, good to see you here. I see you. There you are, KE8BTH. And we also have my dad Sam just said hi. Oh, okay. That was your dad Sam. Yeah, he said hi where? On the net? He didn't come through. If he did, I didn't get him there. All right, if you guys have not entered yet, I have 13 entries right now. I hate that number. So get me a couple more entries. Get me an even number. We need at least 3 more entries. And these are the guys we have. WB2YZG, W9URS, KC3UDO, UD0, the letter O, W8LOW, KB8JFL, KI5RT, W5DSL, KR4HPQ, KD9WLE, ND1C, VA3 Fox Mike Bravo, Whiskey 5 Kilo Yankee, and KQ4 SBP. Those are all in here, and they're the ones that... So these guys are going to win prizes. 2 of these guys will win prizes, so the more the merrier. So if you can get in here, send me a thing. I'll add it to this, and we'll pick your name out of a hat on Wednesday. Eric, KE2EDB, good to see you. Davies, Tonawanda, New York, winter snowbirds in Sebring, Florida. Yeah, you bet your butt you are. I could never be a snowbird because, number one, I didn't own a house in New Jersey, so I decided just to come here and stay here, and I am so grateful I did. The way I ended up in Florida was bizarre. I retired from Verizon in 2010, and my brother was a biker, and my brother would come down for Bike Week every year, and he'd come down for Biketoberfest. I didn't even know he came down here. So one year, right after I retired, he calls me and he says, can you take pictures of guys riding motorcycles? I said, yeah. Do you know how to put them on the internet and sell them? Yeah, I know how to do that. Yes, not a radio giveaway. Ed, not a radio giveaway. So can you sell the images online? I said, yes, I can. See, I was a part-time photographer while I was working for the phone company. I did that for 15 years. Then when I got out of the phone company, I went back to being a magician. But in the meantime, I knew photography. I had all kinds of professional photography equipment, and I could take pictures like crazy. I loved doing it. Anyway, he wanted to come down and have me take pictures during Bike Week. And we were going to start a business. It was called photocycles.com with an F. FOTOCYCLES.com. So we came down here, and I basically did everything. I got all the permits from Volusia County so we could be a vendor and also operate on somebody's property legally. I did that. What else did I do? I found us a place to stay. We rented a house. Long story short, I came down here in February of 2011. And while I'm down here, I was here way ahead of time, about a week ahead of time. So while I'm down here, I said, the Daytona 500's right down the street. I love NASCAR. I'm going to go to Daytona 500. So I did. I had to go to Volusia County and get all the tickets. Andy Cowley, welcome. Andy, if I don't see you again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. A happy Boxing Day, too. Do you wish people a happy Boxing Day in England? Anyway, so I came down here in February of 2011, and I'm walking around. Number one, the houses were dirt cheap. Like, when I say dirt cheap, I mean I could not buy a house like the one I'm living in now for less than $500,000 in New Jersey. And now I live down here. I bought this house for $135,000. It's worth over $400,000 now. Between the increased value based on inflation, and also based on the fact that the market has drastically come back after Trump got elected. The prices of the houses went through the roof. So I was able to get this house. It's a 4-bedroom house. I only used a portion of it. I'm renovating some of it as I go, little by little. But yeah, it was pretty cool getting this house. So anyway, I moved here. I was in here in February of 2011 saying, why don't I live here? It's warm. I'm wearing shorts and a T-shirt in February. This is impossible. Well, long story short, I moved here in 2012. Got out of my apartment. I moved down here and fell in love with the place. Got a great house. Got a pool. Pool needs a little work right now. It's got a leak, but that's nothing. I can fix that myself, or I might even be able to get somebody to fix it for me if I can't. What else? Yeah. It was like absolute incredible to get in here and live here. And I said I never want to go back and live in New Jersey. My mom is living with my sister in Wisconsin. All last week they were in single digits, and that scares me. Oof, that scares me, baby. Can you imagine? Can you imagine single digits? Oof. All right, so we did the net. I hope you enjoyed that. And you missed it, Andy. You got here late, but that's all right. I'm so glad you came. We're not going to give a radio away. We are giving away a year's subscription to World Radio League Premier. That's the middle level. And premium, not premier, premium. And also for all 3 licensing courses on ham radio prep. You will get all 3 and never have to pay for them again, and you'll have them forever. If they change the questions on the test, they'll change the questions on the online course. They guarantee if you take their entire course, you will pass and get your license. So keep that in mind. Technician, general, and extra license. Still working on the extra myself. I just got to set aside time to tune, get ready for it. All right, this is it for now. I want you to make sure you come back here Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Got it? Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. You could also get me on Discord. There's a link in the description on how to get to me on Discord. Martin's come over to me every now and then. We've had a conversation, which is pretty cool. And you guys are welcome to join. So Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be a fun show. I'm going to do a little magic. I might even show you some of my pictures that I've shot over the years. Just give you a little bit of idea of who I am and what I'm about, and to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. And remember what Christmas is all about. Keep Christ in Christmas. Without Christ, Christmas doesn't exist. There is no such thing as happy holidays. No such thing. It's Merry Christmas here. So on that note, I will say Merry Christmas. And 73, everybody. This is KO4 PDI. Wishing you a wonderful evening, and if I don't see you, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. KO4 PDI, I'll be clear. 73.